That might be the ooh for next up.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most hilarious moments where SNL cast members, renowned for their unwavering composure, couldn't help but break character.
Her foot is in the guacamole.
Number 10. Fred Armisen, Short-Term Memory Loss Theater. During his 11-year tenure on SNL, Fred Armisen introduced several iconic characters that never failed to leave the audience, as well as his fellow cast members, in stitches. But despite the chaos that often surrounded him, Armisen somehow typically managed to keep his composure intact.
Get home! Get back on San Vicente, take it to the 10, then switch over to the 405 North and let it dump you out into Mulholland where you belong!
That is, at least, until this season 38 sketch.
Give me the jacket. Sorry.
You know, my keys are in there.
Jana has everyone's keys.
Bill Hader plays a doctor who swears he's found an unconventional method of treating short-term memory loss through theater, but the results are far from impressive. Hader barely keeps it together during the sketch, and ultimately drags Armisen down with him when he tries feeding him his line.
Look at him angrily and say, "What are you doing? What, are you just gonna walk in here?"
Perhaps Armisen forgot he was not supposed to break character. Common mistake.
Is the play over? Are we done?
Is the play over? No. You're lying. Where's my rent?
Where's my rent? You're not my landlord.
No.
Number 9. Mikey Day, Try Guys. On SNL, Mikey Day often plays the straight man, and it's a role he fully commits to. He rarely breaks character, even when surrounded by others who are struggling to keep a straight face.
Now, how were you all returned to Earth?
However, parodying a group of YouTubers proved to be his kryptonite. In this sketch, Day plays one of the Try Guys reacting to their former member's cheating scandal.
I'm trying to understand why this story is such a scandal. Was this affair non-consensual?
No, worse. He committed the heinous act of having a consensual kiss and not telling us, his friends.
All seems well until Bo and Yang starts going off, which makes it difficult for Day to contain his laughter.
We are still going to be releasing some previously filmed branded videos. So yeah, you might see Ned in Sweet Green Presents the Try Guys Try Salad with bugs on top.
He teeters on the verge of total collapse when Andrew Dismukes acknowledges his struggle with a pat on the shoulder. This experience is uncharted territory for Day, and the audience can't seem to get enough of it.
Okay, this is too traumatic. This interview is over.
Number 8. Kyle Mooney, Neo-Confederate Meeting. You'd have a hard time finding a sketch in which Kyle Mooney full-on breaks into a fit of laughter. He was that good.
And fun fact, I saw his ID, he's 55.
That ID is merely an illusion that I use to get senior discounts at Denny's.
Over his 9-season run, Mooney became known for his eccentric characters and his close partnership with fellow cast member Beck Bennett. When the two appeared together in this season 44 sketch, it was Bennett who achieved the rare feat of getting Mooney to break.
So tonight, I have a plan, a grand vision. If they're gonna keep coming here, then we're gonna go someplace else.
We're not sure if it's the ridiculous mustache hanging on for dear life or Bennett's southern accent, but something somehow gets Mooney to crack a smile.
Vermont? No, sir. What I'm talking about is a place purely for Caucasians, where even the folks who wash the dishes and pick the fruit are white.
Oh yeah, that's Vermont.
Are you new here?
Can't say we blame him. If we were up against Beck Bennett and Adam Driver, we'd probably crack in the first 10 seconds.
Well, it's settled. We're going to Vermont.
Maybe we can all rent Subarus.
Number 7. Beck Bennett, Sexual Harassment Charlie. Throughout his tenure on SNL, Beck Bennett never quite got the recognition he fully deserved.
Todd is an Instagram model with a glass eye.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to read that out loud.
While most performers tend to stick to a specific niche, Bennett proved his exceptional versatility, excelling at virtually everything. He adeptly played the straight man, the butt of the jokes, and a quirky wild card, all while rarely ever breaking character.
Oh, Nancy brought out the good china. This was a gift from Warren Buffett.
But unfortunately for him, and fortunately for us, the audience, he slipped up in this season 43 sketch. Playing a corporate executive addressing workplace misconduct, Bennett falls victim to a case of the giggles when he confronts Kenan Thompson's Charlie.
And you signed out the company van, reported it stolen, and it was found 3 days later parked outside of a brothel with your keys still in the ignition and your brother asleep at the front wheel.
What? Clarence was still in there?
Nonetheless, it's still pretty impressive that this was his only notable slip-up in 8 years. Number 6. Melissa Villaseñor, Girlfriend's Game Night. There was simply no chance of anyone keeping their composure in this situation. Not even stone-cold performers like Melissa Villaseñor.
Wait, is she bringing her boyfriend?
His name is Horace and they're married, remember? Does she go anywhere without him? It's just so weird.
In this sketch, Villaseñor plays one of the titular girlfriends whose fun night is ruined when one of her pals attempts to conceive with her elderly husband in full view of everyone. The elderly husband is portrayed by Bill Hader, complete with a bald cap, motorized scooter, and his signature high tendency to break character.
Wait, don't do that here.
Hurry, it's a good one.
When Hader accidentally backs into Villaseñor, she is propelled across the stage and into a fit of laughter. Villaseñor certainly isn't the only casualty here. However, since the others are regular culprits already, their reactions aren't so surprising.
You know what? You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Number 5. Keenan Thompson, The Muppet Show. When you think of SNL cast members who rarely break, Kenan Thompson probably isn't the first name that comes to mind.
Hey!
The long-tenured performer may slip up sometimes, but he is skilled at concealing it, either by establishing that his character is naturally giggly or having the cameras cut away just in time. Neither of those factors came to Thompson's aid in this season 46 sketch, in which he plays a bouncer at a live performance of The Muppet Show. When host Keegan-Michael Key refers to Kermit the Frog as a dragon, cracks begin to appear in Thompson's usual composure.
Everybody here paid good money to hear this little dragon and his friends do their thing.
He later loses it completely while attempting to intervene in a chaotic situation involving one of the disruptive Muppets.
Just over here being disrespectful. Yeah, just drink some water, man, and cool off.
Number 4. Heidi Gardner, Beavis and Butthead. True fans of SNL know that since Heidi Gardner debuted on the show, she has done a great job of never breaking character.
Professor, you've been very outspoken about the threat AI poses. Can you explain your stance to the average American?
She was notably the only person in the aforementioned Girlfriend's Game Night scene who maintained her composure despite the chaos going on around her. However, that composure was completely shattered during this sketch about a News Nation town hall disrupted by two men who suspiciously resemble Beavis and Butthead.
Sir!
All it took was one glance at Mikey Day in his Butthead costume to leave Gardner in hysterics. Contrary to popular belief, Gardner had already seen Day in full Butthead garb during dress rehearsals. Yet, in the battle between her composure and Day's convincing costume, the latter still emerged victorious.
Look, they even sitting like they do on the show.
Number 3. Tarankilum. Weekend Update, Jebediah Atkinson on holiday movies. Tarankilum was yet another versatile SNL performer whose skills were highly underrated during his tenure on the show.
Now, despite your reputation as a harsh critic, I still find it hard to believe that your heart wasn't warmed by Charlie Brown's Christmas special.
You don't have to believe it, Seth. I have my review right here.
At a time when cast members like Bill Hader, Fred Armisen, and Kate McKinnon intentionally tried to break their colleagues, Killam never succumbed to their antics.
Excuse me, everyone. I'm sorry, I have to say something. I didn't speak up when you all made out as a family.
Interestingly, when he did break character, it was of his own doing. During a Weekend Update appearance as Jebediah Atkinson, the cranky 1860s newspaper critic, Killam stumbled over one of his jokes, causing him to crack a smile.
Christmas Carol! More like Ebenezer Snooze.
Shortly after, he broke character again, this time after a poorly received quip about the virgin birth.
And the dullest Christmas story of all, the story of Christ's birth. I'm thinking I probably shouldn't do this one after the audience went full bitch over the Snoopy joke and every other one since.
It seems even the harshest critics deserve grace sometimes. Number 2, Vanessa Bayer, new girlfriend. When it comes to staying in character during an SNL sketch, Vanessa Bayer was truly one of the greats.
You like chicken, Deborah?
I really do. I can't believe I didn't win this showcase.
But she was no match for Fred Armisen. In this season 41 sketch, Bayer plays a woman meeting her friend's eccentric new girlfriend Regine for the first time.
Well, come sit down, Regine. We've heard so much about you.
Yeah, it's so nice to meet you.
Oh, really? It's nice of who to meet me. And what do you mean by it's?
Armisen plays Regine, and his over-the-top antics prove to be too much for Bayer, who initially begins laughing but tries to hide behind Beck Bennett.
Is she okay?
Yeah, oh yeah, she's okay. She's more than okay. No, her body is like a harp that only I know how to play.
However, she is just put on the spotlight when she has to deliver a line and barely manages to get it out intact.
Okay, is there any more food? I need to get something down my throat to fight what is coming up.
Judging by the audience reaction, it's clear everyone was excited to witness the typically unbreakable Vanessa Bayer finally break.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Jimmy Fallon, Debbie Downer, Disney World. Throughout his run on SNL, Jimmy Fallon was well known for never, ever, ever breaking character during a sketch.
By the way, it's official. I can't have children.
Okay, before the comments light up in flames, we're just kidding. Our real number 1 is number 1, Chris Parnell, Dr. Beeman's office, test results. Now this is the SNL alum who was well known for never breaking character.
Oh, actually, Beverly, I should go. One of my patients is being a real knob job.
Excuse me?
Chris Parnell was so good at maintaining his composure, even in the most absurd scenarios, that he earned the nickname the Iceman. Surely, anyone who could survive the chaotic More Cowbell sketch without cracking deserves recognition. However, Parnell's facade wavered ever so slightly in this ridiculous season 25 sketch set in a careless doctor's office.
Now, where were we? Oh, right. Your father may never again have what we call a human face.
What?
We're here about our baby.
After Tim Meadows breaks into the robot, Will Ferrell and Molly Shannon immediately lose it. Yet Parnell seems unfazed.
That'll be $5,000. Good day to you both.
What the hell was that?
Look, I couldn't think of anything good.
But upon closer inspection, you can see the actor crack a light smile, then quickly look to the floor. It's as close as he ever came to laughing on camera in 8 years. What other seemingly unbreakable SNL cast members have lost their composure in a sketch? Let us know in the comments below.
It's gonna be a few more minutes. Nathan Lane is just going off.
Oh, what a rogue and peasant slave am I!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.